Good morning. Welcome back to the morning show. Before we continue on, a big thanks to the Grand Lake Chamber of Commerce. You want to talk about a gorgeous place to hang out in the summer and in the winter. Grand Lake is right on the edge of Rocky Mountain National Park and a couple of gorgeous lakes. GrandLakeChamber.com. Lots going on. They got golf, they got horseback riding, they got hiking, they got water sports. Do you ever spend any time on the lakes?
No.
I'm a land person, I'm not going to lie.
I am too.
Grand Lake, I love hiking in the national park up there. It's a beautiful area, but I don't get on the water very much. Turner keeps trying to bait me, and I just keep running the other way. And I do know how to swim, you know, just to clarify. It's not because I'm scared of it. Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah. So what's your favorite? Let's step away from the county commissioner. You know, what do you do? What makes you love Grand County? Why are you here?
I'm a horse person.
You are a horse person. You're an equestrian.
I am.
Where do you like to ride? What's your best ride in the county?
Wolford Mountain.
Wolford.
I really like.
Where's
there's a whole Kremling.
Okay.
It's up County Road 22 where I live, and it's called the Wolford Mountain Recreation Area, and it's got all kinds of trails. Horseback riding, people ride their motorcycles, their ATVs.
And how do they coexist pretty well?
Yeah, they actually do.
That's great to hear, because obviously we got, just like our interest in the county, interest on the trails is also a very diverse set of viewpoints and thoughts, and so it's neat to see everyone just kind of cooperate and appreciate all the great trails we have here in Grand County.
Yeah, they mountain bike them. There's some of the best motorcycle trails, really steep right behind Kremling.
Just crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been a gearhead. I've always been man-powered, or I've actually grew up on a horse farm. So
there you go.
Plenty of experience with horses. I'll be taking my niece out here in about 2 weeks. So looking forward to a nice ride, maybe Wolford Mountain.
It's really nice.
All
You
right.
don't have to worry about down trees either.
Why is that?
Because there's no trees.
There's no trees, yeah. Might get hit in the face with sagebrush, but there's no trees. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on with it here. So big changes have gone on in this end of Grand County with transportation.
Very much so.
We've seen a year-round bus system kind of get implemented. Growing pains is going to be the key word going on there. You know, obviously, we're working it all out, but you gotta learn by doing, and so we're doing it. And the county, what role do they play in the transportation system?
You know, right now we give some money out of our budget every year. I think we give $10,000 to help service Winter Park Ranch area because the bus system does go up into Winter Park Ranch. And they also have some HOAs up there that help pay. We are discussing with the town of Winter Park a maintenance facility. They want a place to house their buses, right? So they want to build. They're going to have
naturally out of town would be cheaper and more efficient. Usually.
Well, we have land where our Fraser Road and Bridge Shop is, so I think that's something that we're gonna be able to work out with the town.
And for those that don't know, Winter Park Ranch is a huge population area.
Yes, it is.
Well over 1,000 condos, houses. I mean, it's a very dense. A lot of revenue resides or rents or stays up in that area. And we have the transportation taxes paid 2% Winter Park, 1% Fraser. Winter Park Ranch doesn't. Some associations will kick in.
Exactly.
So how do you see that? You know, you can assist them because 10,000, I'm guessing, doesn't go very far.
No, I don't think it probably does. And that's how we are. And as far as providing an area for them to put a maintenance facility, that's huge. You got to have land, right?
Right.
And I know land over here in town is a lot more valuable. So if we can help the town out by providing some land for them to put a maintenance and a facility for them to store all the buses that they're buying, I think that's a good thing. It's a good partnership.
Do you see their contributions, like for the Winter Park Ranch bus or other areas? Do you see that growing in the future?
You know, I don't know. We've certainly had a few discussions. They've hinted. I don't know what we're going to do because our funds are really limited too. We collect 1% sales tax countywide, so that is in everywhere, Winter Park included.
And let's be honest, it's a tourism town. That's a lot of revenue coming into town.
You know,
so what's the majority? What is your budget? Where does the money head to?
Well, sales tax is about $4 million a year.
$4 million
countywide,
which sounds like a huge number. It really isn't. When you're talking new roads and all that. So what's the majority of your expense? You know, where does most of the money get allocated to?
Salaries.
Okay. Salaries. Then what's
it's our
next?
people, right? You got to pay for people to plow the roads. You got to pay for people to staff so you can go into
This isn't
DMV.
just planning salaries. People to sit behind a desk and plan. This is operational salaries.
You
so,
bet.
Yeah.
We got EMS and we got a sheriff's department. So yeah.
You mentioned plowing roads, which we boast 350
one.
inches of snow on this end of the county.
Yep.
Obviously, they are running nonstop. It's our Berthoud Pass is our lifeline out. You know, we got to plow all the roads to get to Highway 40 and get out of here. So let's talk pavement. You know, let's talk roads and bridges too. Is that a big part of your budget
Yes,
as
it
well?
is. It's a big part of our budget. Yes.
And what projects are, what's the challenges you have at 9,000 feet when it comes to pavement? Because back to the snow and plows aren't gentle on pavement. We know that. And
Right.
then obviously we've got plenty of traffic coming through town. So where does the budget go, or what are the challenges you guys have?
Well, the challenges we have now is trying to maintain all the pavement we have. We have about 70 road miles of pavement. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. And it's expensive to maintain. So gravel roads, we're pretty well set up. We own gravel pits, we have a crusher. It's pretty easy for us to re-gravel a gravel road, throw some mag on it to keep.
So that's pretty
more
easy to
stable.
do.
The gravel is. The asphalt's expensive. So we just spent some money this year. We put about $1 million into roads this year, pavement.
And how many miles? Let's just talk, how many miles do we pave? How far does $1 million go? Not very far, I'm guessing.
No, not very far. There's a couple, 3 miles maybe at Dig County Road 51 and part of County Road 5.
And that's $1 million. So when you're only making $4 million on sales tax a year, you're not paving the entire county. That's just not going to happen.
Not
Whether
even
it's,
close.
Winter Park Ranch or any of those population areas, it's like, well, there's a reason you're not paved. It's not cost effective.
Well, in Winter Park Ranch, actually, they have gone to ballot twice to try and form a sub-association, a special district, right? So they could pave their own roads, and it's failed both times. It has to be voted in by the people.
Oh, okay. So they do have a little say up there. And
they have all the say.
So they can start pushing, give you a call if they want to get it on the ballot again, huh?
Yeah, you bet.
There's always opportunities.
They can try again. It's up to them. And then my understanding is that we just paved County Road 5 and 51, and Michael Turner was out there on a skateboard.
Hey.
Yeah, Michael Turner lives right across the street, and this is beautiful black pavement, downhill. The problem for Mike is he doesn't know how to get back home, because then it's all uphill home.
That's right.
With that new goatee he's got, nobody's going to pick up him as a hitchhiker. So. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got some hot topics to talk about with Kris here. So we're going to get on with it. Budget and a couple of your hobbies outside of being a commissioner. So we're going to take a quick break. Stick around, and we'll be back in a moment.